Good afternoon, 11th class. In biology, we again start with chapter 2 of biological classification. And in this, children, you must be remembering that in video 1, we had studied about status of fungi, the general characteristics of fungi. We studied the various reproduction modes of vegetative reproduction, various modes of asexual reproduction, and various kinds of sexual reproduction in fungi too. We studied about the classification of fungi and also studied about zygomycetes or conjugation fungi. Today we study further about ascomycetes, Ascomycotona, the sac fungi. And we see here, especially when we study about ascomycetes or the sac fungi, here on this page, that they are represented by more than 30,000 species, children, and the reproductive sac present in it is called the ascus. The reproductive sac that is present in them is known as the ascus, formed during sexual cycle. And these are advanced fungi showing more complexity than Zygomycotona in sexual characters, and members of the group are mostly terrestrial. All these members of the group that you see here, these are mostly terrestrial saprophytes or parasites. It includes fungi with zygospores absent, and perfect state spores are produced endogenously, and these are called ascospores. Then we see also, children, that yeast, black or green molds that you see here, yeast, black or green molds, powdery mildews, cup fungi, morels, and truffles are common examples of this group, which we see here in the diagrams below. So all these groups, they represent the ascomycetes fungi. The fungi economic importance. Let us look at the fungi economic importance. Yeast like Saccharomyces cerevisiae are economically important in the brewing and baking industry. Then another economic importance is species of Penicillium. Example, Penicillium chrysogenum are sources of antibiotic. Then we see Penicillium, the first wonder drug of the world, was also given by the ascomycetes fungi. Then we see Penicillium camembertile and Penicillium roqueforti help in the ripening of cheese. Then we also see that certain aspergillus, they help in industrial production of organic acids. They also help in industrial production of enzymes, industrial production of fats. They also help in production of vitamins and antibiotics. Then we see that Aspergillus niger is used in study of biological processes which can detect even very minute quantities of trace elements like zinc, copper, magnesium, molybdenum, etc. Then we see that Morcella, fruiting bodies, they are used as food children. We see yeast are important sources of vitamin B and vitamin D. Parasitic species cause destructive diseases in plants. Example, ear rot, foot rot, and brown rot, leaf curl, and powdery mildew. Aspergillus causes aspergillosis in animals and human beings. Some produce toxic substances which are called aflatoxins, which are cancer causing and skin tumor causing toxins. And children, these are very important economically because they cause several respiratory diseases in humans. And we see that not only respiratory diseases are caused in humans, but we see that Aspergillus causes aspergillosis in animals. Some of these fungi, they produce toxic substances. Trichophyton is associated with athlete's foot. Vegetative structure. Yeasts are unicellular, well developed, and profusely branched with septate mycelium with uni or multinucleate cells. Then we see that cell wall consists of chitin and glucans in these Ascomycetes fungi. Then when we come to vegetative reproduction, in unicellular forms, fission, fragmentation and budding are some of the methods of vegetative reproduction, children. Then we see in asexual reproduction, usually it takes place by means of conidia formed at tips of hyphae called conidiophores. Then we see that sexual reproduction, it takes place by gametangial copulation, gametangial contact, and by somatogamy or spermatization, all these which we have learnt in the previous video. And I have also given you short notes to write about these. Then we see fertilization involves plasmogamy and karyogamy. Then we see in penicillium, this is the diagram of the stages of sexual reproduction in penicillium. We see that the male and female sex organs, if you see here, the male and the female sex organs are known as antheridium. You can see one here, and escagonium. Both developed in the same hyphae, and they are multinucleate, they are helical and elongated, and these are elongated structures that will surround each other. So we see here that both these structures, antheridium and escagonium, they surround each other. The pairing of nuclei from antheridium and escagonium takes place inside the escagonium, and an ascocarp is formed. We see that in this ascocarp, within the ascus, mother cells, the two nuclei of the dikaryon fuse. The two nuclei of the dikaryon, they fuse together to form the diploid nucleus, and the sac-like ascus is formed. When it ruptures, when the sac-like ascus ruptures, then ascospores are liberated, and these germinate on suitable substratum to form new mycelia. So we see that this is the sexual life cycle seen in Penicillium. Then we come to the next kind of, or the third kind of fungi, which are known as Basidiomycetes, Basidiomycotina, the club fungi. As you can see the shape here, these are known as the club fungi. These are club fungi and have over 25,000 species of higher fungi, and their economic importance is that Puccinia rusts and Ustilago smuts are two important parasitic fungi of this group. They cause destructive diseases. These cause destructive diseases in cereals, causing lot of economic loss to the farmers. Then we see saprophytic members of this group are known as mushrooms and puffballs. There are pure fungi, toadstools, stinkhorns, then bird's nest fungi and bracket fungi, etc. come under Basidiomycetes. Then we see there some destructive fungi are there for high value timber. Some cause diarrhea and vomiting, and the liver damage and kidney failure is also caused in some of the humans due to this fungus. The fructifications of fructifications of several mushrooms like Agaricus, Biosporus are used as food. If we see the vegetative structure, the mycelium is well developed, we see, with branched and septate variety. Two types of mycelia are there, the primary mycelium and the secondary mycelium. The primary mycelium develops by germination of basidiospore or monokaryotic, and the secondary mycelium develops by fusion of two cells, which is dikaryotic, having two nuclei of different strains in it. Then we see in reproduction there is no specialized sex organ, and thus the plasmogamy is brought about by fusion of two vegetative or somatic cells of different strains. The resultant structure, dikaryotic structure, gives rise to the basidium, and we see that the karyogamy and meiosis takes place in the basidium. Then we see that mostly extensive underground hyphae mass which sends vertical hyphae. This sends vertical hyphal fruiting bodies in which the spores are formed. The basidium found in fruiting bodies, basidiocarps, are club shaped, giving the name club fungi to these kind of fungi. The basidiospores are produced exogenously on the basidia. Then we see the fourth kind of fungus here, known as Deuteriomycetes or Deuteriomycotina fungi or fungi imperfecti. The Deuteromycotina or the imperfect fungi, they comprise all forms of the fungi in which sexual cycle has not been discovered, and it is artificial assemblage of fungal species. Deuteriomycotina are considered Let us have a look at some of them. We see that Deuteromycotona are considered as conidial stages of Ascomycotona. Conidial stages of Ascomycotona, whose sexual stages have either been discovered or they don't exist. The three kinds of deuteromycetes that we see here are Alternaria, Colectricum and Cercospora trichoderma. So we see these are the four important members of this group that we see here. What is the economic importance of this fungi? Members of this group are either saprophytes or they are parasites. Some are decomposers of litter. The decaying litter is decomposed by this kind of fungi and they help in mineral cycling. The parasitic species, they cause early blight and ticca disease in plants. Athlete's foot. Several skin diseases are caused by these fungi. Pulmonary infection in animals is also caused by this fungi. The vegetative structure. What is the vegetative structure of these fungi? Mycelium are well developed as we see here and profusely branched with perforated septa. The septas are perforated and the hyphae may be interior or hyphae may be inter or intracellular. The hyphae are either inter or intracellular and the cells are multinucleated. As you can see here, the cells are having multinucleated existence. Then we see the reproduction. Reproduction is by asexual means only. The sexual stages are not known and the most common sexual method is by conidia that you can see here. By conidia formation, the most common sexual method of reproduction takes place. So children, we will complete this video here itself and conclude it, and in the next video we will talk about the economic importance of fungi and of lichen, etc. So children, wish you all the best. Have a good day. Thank you.